So I rescaped, trying to deal with, trying to prevent this tank from crashing further. I had an incident this morning where I looked in the tank and I noticed what appeared to be possibly some traces of dyno up around on some of these frags. It wasn't terrible, but enough to worry me. And then I started looking at my tank deeper, and I noticed that it's not going to really show up very well unless I turn the lights on. But my strawberry shortcake. So what you see up here, that part there, those are frags that are not connected to the rock anymore. I woke up and I saw that on the encrusted part. So I knew it's just a matter of time, before it goes all the way up. What a damn bummer. So I'm hoping that these frags survive. I made some other little ones. Same deal. See if they're okay. Only time will tell. The rest of the tank so far looks okay. The hammer, one of the heads was closed up, but it ended up being just a flow issue, so it's still kind of pissed. Actually, the whole tank's kind of pissed right now. But I am about to do some testing and see where things are. I'm not real happy with where this escape ended up, but I might take this section over and just scoot it, and then maybe do I always have a little thing of Zoas that pulls out. Maybe, take this section carefully over slowly and see what I can do. I don't know. I'm probably going to end up screwing the whole thing up. Alright, so let's get to testing. All I'm going to do is test the phosphate initially. So, actually I have a pump that's unplugged over here. Needs some TLC. Right there. That's my UV sterilizer. I moved the MP40 to the back. I have no idea what's going on with my flow in here, but I suspect it's not right. I suspect that I haven't been getting enough flow in certain parts of the tank, and I'm thinking this MP40 is not really the best for this size of tank. So let's test some water, shall we? Pretty simple tests. These are not expired, I don't believe. Let's see. Sure. Yeah, here we go. Should be good. Yep. So I'm gonna set this down, get some tank water in one of these vials. Perfect. First time. Doesn't usually happen. I'll take it. Okay, so got a clean vial full of tank water. This is a little tricky because this thing, timing, forces you to do things in a certain order. So you really got to get one of these packets with the reagent ready, and you want it all in one corner. And you tear. They say cut, I tear. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now that's gonna open up, and we'll see the powder down in that corner. So that's good for now. We're gonna take this tank water, C1, press that, let it sit. And I just realized the video is really dark, so it might get a little grainy now, a little lighter. So where are we at? Down here, it says press C2. Okay, we'll do that. So, you have a very short amount of time to actually get this done. Take that reagent and dump it into the tube. And just making sure that I got it all. Looks like I did. Maybe a little bit left here. Okay. So, the instructions basically say at this point, shake gently for 2 minutes, and you really got to be close to that. Because all the while that is just sitting there and counting down, and it'll shut off on you. If that happens, you gotta pretty much start all over again, or at least use a second vial. So it says shake gently for 2 minutes. That would put us at about, right around the 8-minute and 15 mark on this video. So this is not a difficult test. It's just a weird test. And so you just gotta make sure you do this part, promptly, or that thing, the timer will shut off. They really need to redesign that to stay on longer. I mean, programmatically, you could really make this a better device. But, whatever. I'm not the one that made it. I shouldn't complain. So about 40 seconds left. This is the ultra low phosphorus. It's not just the phosphate test. So that means when we get the result, we need to convert. And there's a chart online that's easy to find. If you convert, so type in, do the Google convert phosphorus to phosphate, the first thing that comes up. So that's kind of cool. So this is just about done. Give a few more good shakes, and then maybe put it in there. Still says C2, so that's good. Hold it. And now it says 3 minutes. So that is what it's all about. So, wait our 3 minutes, get our result, and then, while we're doing that, I'm going to shut off this timer I had for roadie water. Not going to need that because I already shut it off. Not sure if the tank is crashing, but what I've noticed in it have been jellyfish hydroids. They seem to just hang out on my glass, and I've read about them, and it basically is like I'm not going to dose what they say you can dose because it's not coral friendly. I can't raise the temp, not coral friendly. So one thing I did see is that I guess they're common in horse, I say horsefish, but that's not right. My gosh, seahorse tanks. And the thing with seahorse tanks is that they're low flow. So I think again, my flow that MP40 may just not be getting all the nooks and crannies of this tank. So that is why I moved it to the back from the side. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just experimenting. But if it's a flow thing, I'm gonna start blowing those bastards out. Here we've got 58 seconds left. Never been like so discouraged about a situation with a tank. You know, it's nothing quite like looking at you, something that makes you proud, and then just like looking at it with disgust randomly. I mean, I can't grow zoas in here at all anymore. Pretty sure it's because of the phosphate issues. I don't know why my phosphate issues have happened, except for I was kind of overdosing on the amino acids. So I stopped. I don't think my skimming is really out of control. So I haven't really played with shutting off the skimmer yet. Alright, let's check this out. Alright, so we were at 0 last week. I dosed again today. And we are a lot higher than I expected. I mean, this was 0. So I'm wondering if that is what did it in.